Thank you for joining me for practice today. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel. And in the description is a link to my Patreon account. If you'd like to offer a donation, it's greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. So moving flesh from the sit bones, sit tall, close the eyes. And take a moment to go inward. Feel the physical body as it anchors into the earth, and that lift through the crown of the head, creating space in the vertebrae. And keep the shoulders relaxed away from the ears. Sternum is lifted. And the side bodies are long. And for a few moments, just watch the rise and fall of the abdomen. Belly swells as the inhale comes in, and navel contracts to spine as the breath goes out. And just start to establish a rhythm to the breath, that the inhale and the exhale become the same length. And sometimes we can hear the ticking of a clock, or if you've ever sat and done some pranayama or breathing to a metronome, there's something very soothing about a consistent beat. So let the pulsation of the breath be consistent. And if you haven't already, add a little ujjayi sound or ocean wave type sound to your breath, so that as you're creating this consistency, the mind can hear that soft whisper, soothing the nervous system. Make sure there's no rush, either with the inhalation or exhalation or the spaces between the two. But feel that this is a very organic flow. And when we create this consistency in the breath, it creates a stability for the mind. When the mind is stable, then we are more easily able to hear or understand or interpret the messages we get from within. We could call it our intuition or our knowing, even our higher mind, our soul's call. And it's not something that we hear like a voice, but something that we can feel almost from every single cell in the body. And many times I think in our life we're asked to not listen to that, to listen to the intellect, to listen to the logical progression that may have to do with something we've experienced in a past. Sometimes the messages from the heart don't follow that pattern. So as you create that consistency in the breath, bringing stability to the mind, let your mind settle itself in the seat of the heart. Imagine that it can take rest there. And then you can grow the breath up into the heart by expanding the belly and then the rib cage, and then really feel the breath move into the upper lungs, widening the area around the heart and even expanding the collarbones. Then as you exhale, contract the abdomen back to the spine, feel the rib cage draw closer together, let the chest soften, let the collarbones release. So a few more rounds here, expanding belly, ribs, heart or chest, and then exhaling belly, ribs, heart or chest. And just a few more rounds here, please. Noticing the quiet that comes into the mind as the focus is there. It's not too much of a focus, but it's not too little. It's just that perfect amount. Giving the mind rest in the heart. And finding that even, steady flow. Mind settled in the heart. And specifically here, just to the left of the heart, enter into the cave of the heart. You can follow that narrow passage into the heart space that eventually opens up into the vast cave of the heart. And here in the cave of the heart, you can see a beautiful, stable, steady lake. And move towards it, either kneeling or sitting near the shore. Notice in the center of the lake, a beautiful blue flame. Hold your gaze steady on that flame in the center of the cave of the heart. Offering gratitude and appreciation for this light of wisdom and knowledge, the flame that represents all teachings, all wisdom. And as you hold your gaze steady on this blue flame in the center of the still lake, in the cave of the heart. Feel for a moment the deep, deep gratitude of all the life-giving energy, life-sustaining intelligence, everything that allows you to be here now, everything that has led you to this moment. In that gratitude and in that reverence, just offering up a prayer. First, a prayer to really listen. Listen to the messages and the support that this flame inside of us, this knowledge, this wisdom is always offering. And then anything else that you want to offer into that through prayer, just take that moment now. And then finish the prayers, the offerings, and see and feel yourself bow deeply to this light. And bring your hands back together in front of your heart in the shape of a flame, so thumb and fingers pressing in and knuckles bowing out. And slowly retreat back out of the cave of the heart and settle the mind in the heart space again as you bow your head. And then we'll just seal this practice with the chant of Om one time, followed by Shanti, Shanti, Shantihi, to be without disturbance. Deep inhale in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Jai Ma, namaste.